Hello Pisces and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is H.E. Coleman. My voice is very scratchy. I've had the flu for about 2 weeks, so that's why it sounds like that. Okay, so here we go with your reading for the month of December, and I will be announcing the winners at the end. I hope you had a wonderful month last month, and we'll see what's going to happen for you in December. Here we go. For Pisces. I know everyone's going to be very busy this month, no matter what, because of the holidays. Let's see. That's your first card. Let's see what's up with Pisces. There we go. Okay, this is for Pisces. Oh. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay. Okay, Pisces. So this is going to be your pathway. These are the things you're going to meet along the way, and this is your wonderful outcome. Okay. The first thing that we have right off the bat is choices. You're going to be dealing with a lot of choices. Like you're going to have to, obviously, for gifts and things like that, or what to do over the holidays, different things like that. But you're going to be dealing with a lot of choices. And I know a lot of people, a lot of different signs are going to be, but for you, this is where you're at right now. This is like the main thing that you're dealing with right now. There's a lot of different choices. Okay, and it could also be choices in relationships. It could also be choices in different things to do with work, different projects. You don't know which parties to go to, or you don't know what to. It could be anything for this month, because there's so many different things you could have choices about. But she also has her head down. It's nice to have choices, but she also has her head down because she's a little like overwhelmed, like she doesn't know what to pick. So you're gonna be feeling like you don't kind of like know which way to go, but it's okay because these are a lot of good choices. So I think whichever thing you pick, you're gonna be happy with. It's just a matter of making the hard decisions to actually pick something. That's usually like the hardest part, is just to actually like make the decision. Okay? So that's where you're starting out. This is the middle of your month, and that means it's really, really important, and it's really a focus for you. And this is rest. If you don't get rest, trust me when I say this, I'm telling you this now. If you do not get rest, you are probably going to get sick. That's what this card is saying. Now listen. Normally, I do the cards and then I put the thing up and talk to you. But I'm putting it up now because I'm going to tell you this. Okay, this is serious. I got sick because I didn't get enough rest and I was trying to get too many things done. You will get sick if you do not heed this card, because it's true for everybody. But when it's in the middle of your reading, in the middle of your month, that means it's a big, 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 big warning. You need to get rest. And I know it's hard when you have all these choices and you have all these things to do, but if you don't pay attention to your health, it's going to knock you on your behind. And it did for me. I was sick for 2 weeks because I wasn't getting enough sleep because I was trying to do too many things. And in the last week, I haven't been able to accomplish anything because I've been laying there, not being able to move, my whole body's sore. So trust me, it's better to get some rest, take a couple of hours and just like get a really good nap in, or just don't do as much stuff and just get some more rest, because if you don't, you're going to be resting for a week instead of a couple of hours. Okay? You need to take care of your health. This is a very strong warning. Okay? And it's also a warning to stop and focus on the big picture. This is also a card about meditation. I know I say that all the time, but it's true. Focus on like when you're out there and you're trying to like get the perfect thing for the perfect person, and you want to look perfect, and you're trying to get all your work done, and take a second to stop and think of the big picture, because this is also a card that's saying for you to focus on like looking at big life goals and looking at like the purpose of life, and looking at like it's about seeing the bigger picture. It's about taking a minute to stop and analyze like where you're at and where you're going, and not be stuck in a rat race where you're like constantly like a hamster on a wheel, just going, going, going. This is saying get off the wheel for a couple of seconds even. Like just get off the wheel and stop and just make yourself a cup of tea or something and sit and really think and focus on the big picture, because that will reduce some of your stress. It will stop you from getting sick. It will make you a little bit happier, because you will be realizing like that whatever this thing is that you're chasing is not as important as just like stopping and being happy for a second, you know? So this is what it's saying. Stop and rest your mind and rest your body, even if it's just like 10 minutes a day. Just stop and just look at the big picture and relax for 10 minutes a day. It will help you improve your health, and it will prevent you from getting really, really sick. Okay? Big important thing. Now, the other cards, I can just keep it up, but the cards, well, just look at the cards that are on your side here. These are the things that you're going to run into at the beginning of your month. This is a wish coming true. So this is wonderful. This is about a card about hope and optimism. It's about like recovery, like feeling better. So maybe if you're resting, you're going to start feeling better. This is a card about you feel better. It's a wish coming true. It's a very, very lucky, happy card to get. Basically, it's like something that you really want is going to come true. So that's wonderful. On the other side of that, we have a disappointment. It's so funny. Something is going to be something that you want comes true, and something that you want doesn't. Like, this is a disappointment. But this is a small disappointment. It's something that's so small that she just picks up her sword and keeps going. She doesn't really let it affect her. She just keeps going. Okay? So it's a small disappointment, and you're going to just roll with it. All right? Just roll right over it and don't worry about it, because this is way more important, which is a wish coming true. Now, the other things that are going to help or hinder you. These are the things you're meeting along the way. These are things that either help or hinder you. Now, this one over here is a heartache. This is like somebody hurting your feelings, maybe a thing where you have a fight with somebody. It's heartache, but it's also something that instead of letting it get to you, you're going to do something creative with it and make beautiful music with it. You're going to use it in a positive way rather than like festering on it. Okay, so if something happens where somebody hurts your feelings, don't let it ruin your day or ruin your life. Just roll with it and realize that things happen for a reason, and sometimes when something happens, it's there to just draw your attention to it, and then you can find a way to make it. Instead of, what I'm trying to say is, instead of letting something like that bug you, find a way to use it, like in a creative poem, or use it as a character in a movie that you're writing, or a character in a book, or just make a joke about it, you know, and just be like, oh, I'm gonna remember that kind of character because I might play that in a Christmas play sometime, or I might like make jokes about it so that it's something you can use, but not something that's going to hurt you. So if somebody hurts your feelings, or somebody if somebody says to you, well, you're not my type or whatever, then instead of like saying, oh my gosh, this is like the only, out of 7 billion people, one person doesn't like me, you know, like try to put that in perspective as well. Not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone's going to think that you're cool. Not everyone is going to like your sweater or whatever, you know, like just try to put that in perspective as well, and realize that even if somebody that you really care about says, I'm not in love with you, or I'm not, you're not the one, there is a one out there for everyone, and more than one, I believe. I believe there's a bunch of people that would be perfect for that person. It's just that you have to not fixate and be stuck on one person. Okay, because there's a lot of other people out there that will be perfect for you as well. Okay, you just have to keep going and keep looking. All right, and if someone is saying that, if you're fighting with someone that you love and stuff like that, just realize that those are things that we kind of have to go through. I have to have the bad to get to the good, you know. All right. So the other thing that is going to be helping or hindering you is, I believe this is going to be helping you. This is advice saying to be diplomatic. If you get into it with somebody and you start fighting with them, this is saying be diplomatic and don't necessarily get your sword out and start fighting with everybody, especially around the holidays. It's saying, you know, like, hold your sword back. That's what this guy's doing. He's holding his sword back and he's saying, let's try to solve this with words rather than like just attacking each other. Great advice for any Christmas party. I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but like just in general, road rage right now with the holiday season, everybody driving. Don't get into it with people that are like yelling at you or whatever. Just be like, okay, have a good season. Okay, now this is the other thing this is the thing that's hindering you. I mean, this is your obstacle. Sorry, I'm still like, my brain's not working properly. I'm still sick. Okay, this is your obstacle. A pity party. All right, and it's not pity party 2.0. It's not like the really harsh one. It's just a pity party, and it probably has to do with this disappointment. Whatever that disappointment is, and then somebody fighting with you. You're going to have a pity party where you're going to be on the ground having a little bit of a temper tantrum and just being like, woe is me, this is really sad. And I understand, sometimes you have to feel what you feel. But what's important about this pity party is she's crying because she's used up these 3 cups. But there's another cup here that the universe is trying to give her that's full, but she doesn't see it because she's too busy on the ground being dramatic. So once she's finished feeling sorry for herself, she's going to sit up and she's going to instantly see that there's a cup there. Okay? So if you feel disappointed, I want you to be like this girl and just pick up your sword and keep going, rather than being like this girl who's on the ground upset about it. If something happens, whether it's someone hurting your feelings or disappointment, I want you to, even if you have to feel bad about it for a few minutes, that's fine. And then sit up and see that cup that's waiting for you, because this is your outcome. Victory. Victory. The Sun card is about victory, success, happiness. It's like the ultimate you did it card. And this is your outcome. So this is amazing. So you have wishes coming true and the Sun. So this is going to be, it's going to be like an up and down month, because you've got a disappointment and the heartache, but then you also have wishes coming true and the Sun. And I want you to remember, the Sun is your outcome. Okay? This isn't your outcome, and this isn't your outcome, and this isn't your outcome. Those are things that are going to be along the way. This is your outcome, the Sun, which is happiness, success, victory. Okay? And I also want you to pay very special attention to the middle of your month, which is making sure that you do not overdo it. Okay? These are the things that are hidden from you. Choices again. Okay? Here you have a bunch of choices. Here you've narrowed it down to 2 choices. Okay? And you need to pick one, because you want all your energy to be behind one choice. All right? The other things that are hidden from you are strength. So when you have a disappointment or heartache, you are going to be strong. Okay? And the last thing that's hidden from you is the Fool card, which is starting out something new and being really enthusiastic about it. Okay? So that's great. Now, I'm going to, I said I was going to get a new deck every month, and this is the deck that I've got for this month, which is the Barbieri deck, which I've always thought was beautiful, but I just didn't get it before, and this is the deck that I wanted originally a long time ago. Okay, it's beautiful. Now, I'm going to use this deck to ask, what is the victory about? That's my question. What is Pisces victory about? Okay. Oh, right there. Okay. I'm going to get 2 more. Okay. Let's see for a second. That one and that one. Okay. The victory. Now, hold on one second. I want to check one thing. It's a long story, but anyway. So I wanted to check with this one and make sure the numbers are the same in there. So this card, these are the things I asked. I asked about the victory card, and I said, what is the victory card about? And this is the stuff that I got. This is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is about grabbing a new project or a new passion and forming it into something that's tangible. So it's like when you get a new project or a new relationship, or it can even be a pregnancy, where it's like you grab it and then you take advantage of it before it's gone. Okay, so this would be like a pregnancy card. This would be like a new relationship, a new project at work, a new hobby that you're really passionate about, or a new job. That's what the victory is about. It's about grabbing something new that's an opportunity before it slips through your fingers. All right, and the other two cards that came with it were the Devil card, which is about overspending and overworking, or giving into temptation as far as like you really want something. And I think that has to do with the whole like holiday thing with the food and stuff like that, where you're like, oh, I'm going to have a little bit because it's Christmas, or I'm going to have a little bit because it's whatever holiday you're celebrating. I know there's like a bunch of different ones, so it's like Festivus, or Jewish holiday, or Hindu holiday, or whatever your holiday is, or whenever you celebrate it. But that's what it's about. It's just saying like you're going to overindulge a little bit. And the other one is the Hermit card, which has to do with this, I believe, which is just resting and spending some time contemplating stuff. This is the Hermit card. And I love this one because she's just like lounging in nature, like literally in nature. She's becoming a tree. But that's what it's saying. It's saying like these are the three things that you're going to be having as a victory. Overindulging a little bit, finding a new passion, something you really care about, and spending some time by yourself, which is really hard to do around the holidays. And I know that not everything happens, not every holiday, like religious thing happens in December. It's just that, I don't know what all the holidays are. Sorry. So, okay. And I know there's like a lot of them. So, okay, here is going to be your spiritual card for the month. Kwanzaa, the other one. Okay, and my brain is just so addled because of just the flu stuff. Okay, these are the spiritual cards that you got for the month. Teacher and stay focused. So, with all of the stuff that's going on, I know there's a lot of money exchanging over the holiday, but this is saying stay focused and remember also with your spiritual side what it's about, what the different holidays are about. Okay, so there's also a spiritual side to it. There's a spiritual aspect of whether you have a religion or not. Some people don't have any religion. Some people have, there's all different religions. But there's also people who don't have any religion, and they just have a spiritual side. And it's saying to stay focused and think about that as well, and not just, all the money and all that other stuff. Okay, and this is the teacher card. So this is saying that either you're going to be teaching others, or others will be teaching you and guiding you. And sometimes it works both ways, where someone guides you and then you guide others and things like that. Okay, so that is it. Did I give you a fate card? No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry. This is the first day that I've had any energy whatsoever. And I think it's because of this ring that I got from my mother for Christmas. And it's a rainbow aura crystal, which is supposed to give you like joy and a zest for life. And it's like brought me back from the dead, basically. All right. Earth. This is the one that you got. Utilize logic, reason, and common sense. Logic, reason, and common sense. Okay? That is your fate card for the month. So think about things logically. And I guess also with the, maybe when everybody else is overindulging, you will use common sense and not spend too much money. All right? Okay, so that is it for your month. And I just was feeling like I should be giving you another one of these. I don't know. I just keep thinking about it. Oh, okay, okay. It says, bright new prospects on the horizon, which is so cool because it looks like this. Bright new prospects on the horizon. Okay, so it looks like that you are going to be having a wonderful outcome to your month, even though at times you might not think that it's going to turn out that way, or at times you might think to yourself, well, this sucks. This one little disappointment sucks, but remember, this is your outcome, okay? And you also have this. So I hope you have a wonderful month, Pisces, and I'm sorry if I rambled through this. I am really not myself. At the end of this clip, I'm going to add on a little thing that says all of the names of the winners of the contest. Okay, so have a great month, and I will take the winners for the contest for the free readings are, out of the subscribers, I randomly chose 3, and they are Eduardo Rojas, Jan Hoffman, and Patricia Camargo. Out of the commenters, I randomly chose 3, and they are Licia Sorgi, Abijah Duvernay, and Sierra Ward. And on top of that, I had 2 of my customers, Amit and Lauren, donated free readings for a stranger. They liked their readings and they decided that they wanted to give a free reading for somebody else. And so I went back and I picked out of the subscribers and commenters, I picked 3 more names, and they are Mary Clendenin, Gary McRogan, and Sumita Royal Goku. Okay, so if your name was called, please contact me at the email in the description, and I will talk to you about what kind of reading you want. And also, I need to know how to contact you, so I'll need to know like what your email is to send you the link to the free reading. Okay, and if you would like to pay for a reading, if your name wasn't called and you want to pay for a reading, you can contact me at the same email, and I will let you know if I have any spaces available. Okay, I'm going to be taking down my website just because I got too many readings all at the same time, and they came at the same time that I was writing a TV pilot and I was doing something else at the same time, so I ended up being way, way, way too busy. So I'm going to just be taking a couple readings at a time from now on. So if you need a reading, just let me know, and then I will let you know when I'll be able to do that. Okay, so take care of yourself. Have a great holiday. Try not to work too hard, and I will see you next month.